listeners, if you're tuning in, I'd like to welcome you to our podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Troy.
I'm Mario.
And I'm Mark.
And this is, I don't know, that's perfect. This is episode
13.
Oh, lucky 13. That's my fucking favorite number.
It's November.
Real quick, I gotta say, Troy, it's so good to have you back, dude, after the last podcast.
You butchered my fucking opening.
I did, man.
Oh, my God.
Mario doesn't help me out whatsoever. He's like talking to a brick wall sometimes when it's just me and him.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you did good. Honestly, you sounded really good on the...
That's why I wanted you to be the main one.
Thank you. But, yeah. It's a new podcast. You're back. I'm grateful for
back.
that.
I'm still having a little allergies. Last week, I got like food poisoning. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I was thrown up all over the place. My shit was black and green. That was not normal.
Okay.
It was horrible.
TMI, but...
I slept on the couch. I didn't even sleep in my room. So I'm glad to be back and, in 90% gumball. Take that thing.
Come on, Gumball.
Cat's about
Trying
to
to
die.
pod. I'm trying to pod here.
Please don't die. while we're
Anyways,
recording.
like I said,
Wait
this is
till
episode
after.
13, and I'm glad to be back. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to go
It's been
over.
a long weekend. Fuck, dude.
I'm actually fucking late. I have to tell the guests I'm really sorry.
We
Yeah,
are
it's
recording on a
10:30.
Monday. This is the Monday pod.
It's
One
10:30.
of one.
We will try to work over any of your schedules. If y'all try to be on
Absolutely.
the podcast, we'll do as much as go above and beyond.
Yes.
And I'm super sober right now, so I'm going to drink if y'all want to take up.
Alrighty. Mario, come on, man. Give me a shout out. Who needs a shout out?
My boy Mark Olgan from the Mark Olgan Show
Okay.
carries us around.
Okay.
No, shout out to everybody that came to the show this weekend. We were a mess and it didn't go as planned, but it was fun. Shout out Natalie. Shout out Culture Capital.
For having us.
Grow Management on vinyl. Everybody, it was fun. If you came out, I love you. If you didn't, it's cool. I still love you.
It was
We'll
a
go
learning
more-
experience.
A little more into that because there's a lot of stuff. Like I was the doorman, if y'all didn't know. If
It
y'all
was
went,
a fun day.
I was doing the tickets.
I was Ric Flair.
Woo! You're terrible at
Where's
it.
my belt, man?
You were
I don't know. I
terrible.
think I left it here.
I was Santa Claus. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was a good show. I mean, everybody besides us was really good. Would you agree or not?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, what more do you expect from us? A drunken mess.
Yeah, it was fun. I wasn't trying to get too drunk because I already knew that I was gonna end up like Mark and Mario.
Troy
when they
kept
were-
telling us hours beforehand to stop drinking, and we didn't listen.
Mario threw me under the bus whenever he told me we were gonna have someone. He just left, and I was like, okay. Oh, shout out to Antoinette.
Antoinette.
She was in the podcast, a little live version.
I kind of wanted to surprise everybody, so I'm sorry that didn't really work out as planned.
Sure as hell didn't.
Yeah, I was like,
Shout out Jake Lloyd. He joined us on stage.
Yeah, he
real
was my
quick.
celebrity shot.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what you did. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? You threw us under the bus.
I mentioned it before the show. I was like, what is it called when you were playing beer pong and somebody comes in and y'all celebrity shot? I was like,
Well, thank you for having us. I'm so happy to be back on our platform. I have my own mic I can talk into. This one. So
damn.
no shade. I mean, I appreciate you having us. But
Give all the shout out to her.
all right. Shout out T-Pain, man. Did you see he was going on tour?
Oh, he's been
And
the
he
realest one
canceled
alive.
his tour
Realest
Why?
one alive.
because he didn't sell enough tickets.
And he was honest about it.
He honestly, he was like, "Yo, I didn't sell enough tickets. Sorry, boys."
At least he didn't pull a jaw roll.
Shout out T-Pain, man. I really want to see
50
him.
Cent bought all of Ja Rule's tickets for that one show.
Yeah, that's petty. That's very petty.
I ain't gonna
I
front
love
like I was
50.
gonna go to see T-Pain, but I really would have thought about it if I knew.
If
I didn't even know.
if it was 2006
Yeah.
and somebody would have taken me, yeah, I would have gone too.
Alrighty, man. Shout out Gucci Man. Have you heard his new album?
I have not.
Is that the Woptober?
2.
2.
Yeah, that shit is fucking good.
2009?
Go check it out. I didn't even know it dropped. but
Yeah,
it's out.
2009 Gucci's back, apparently.
Yeah, he called out DJ Envy.
And
for
that chick, what's her name?
Angela Ye.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody on the Breakfast Club except Charlamagne.
Charlamagne just didn't care. He's just like,
Yeah.
okay, keep telling me more.
Alrighty. Shout out to the Astros. They won last night, which is what?
And those girls
On
that showed
Sunday?
your tits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw
It was
that.
for
Don't shout out
It was for
them.
breast cancer.
Okay. They are one game away from winning the World Series. Troy, what do you think?
If the Red Sox aren't in, I really don't give a shit.
Well,
I don't watch baseball, but they're playing
honestly,
it.
okay, to be honest, I hope that Astros win because I don't even know who the Nationals are. I've never
Texas.
heard of them.
They're a Walgreens team.
And real quick, shout out to the Nationals. They what was it? Game 5
Why?
of their home turf.
Turf.
Yeah.
'Cause that
And
guy who caught it?
Trump was actually in attendance.
Oh, yeah.
they
Everybody
chanted, "Lock
fucking
him
booed
up.
him.
Lock
Everybody
him up."
They
booed
had
him.
the signs that said veterans for impeachment. They booed him when he came out. It was hilarious.
So shout out them.
Imagine how damaged your confidence is, but then imagine how big your ego is to still think you're the greatest.
I mean, he's. I
They
don't know.
get booed by
I'm not gonna go into this.
The whole
white
country.
baseball fans.
Yeah, America's fucking sport. America's
The
favorite
whitest sports
pastime.
of all was like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Shout out Future, man. He dropped Monster on all streaming platforms.
Oh yeah. It seems I see a pattern now. They're just
Yeah.
trying to get on that wave.
Yeah.
Damn, Drake.
Alright. And what do you got to say?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay, cool. Last one. Shout out Popeyes. Spicy
Oh,
chicken
yeah, fuck
sandwich.
yeah.
coming
Scorpio
back.
I didn't
season's
even-
in full effect.
November 3rd on a Sunday.
Scorpio season's in full effect.
Yes,
They
it
would
is.
put it on
I'm-
a Sunday.
I'm-
How
I'm-
petty of them.
Oh, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is gonna be closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Kanye.
And shout out Kanye last but not least.
No, take
Jesus the
that.
King is here.
We'll go more into that later.
I wish it
I
wasn't.
really want to talk about that album.
Okay. Well, that's all I have. What do you got?
I don't know. Shout out to.
Your mom.
I did
Shout out
that-
my mom. She cooked all this bomb ass food for everybody that showed to the party, and Ashley too. She made the beef and the sautéed onions and peppers and Mark, and we had chicken. But
Shout out me. I bought all that shit.
Hey, shout out you. You were
I
appreciated.
pitched in, bitch.
Oh, he did.
I went broke.
Oh, somebody else.
I went broke, and I still owe you money. Okay, I spent a
Alright,
lot of.
alright,
I spent like a lot of money.
Alrighty, my man. That's all I got to say about
Shout
that.
out to the cooks of the world.
I guess shout out to us.
Shout out
for
to the
making it this
listeners,
far.
our viewers, our lovers, haters, commentators.
Oh, you know what? I do want to shout out to
Lovers.
someone. Shout out to the girl I was talking to. I'm not
Kill
gonna say her
Bill?
name. Yeah, shout out to her. She's probably one of the most beautiful person I've ever saw.
Shout out to our lovers, our friends.
Oh, we getting a little lovey-dovey on the pod.
Ooh, you're gonna piss off a bunch of people.
I don't care.
Hey, that's
They-
what I was trying for.
Our
one day.
viewers are like, Troy was the cutest.
All the guys.
Come on,
probably
Troy,
say
you
that.
Yeah,
closing-
there's some
closing all
guy
your
too
windows.
that
You
same
closing-
night that was asking me about how to get Troy to sleep with him. I was like, I was.
I mean, there was a
blacked out.
guy.
I was
a guy
blacked out
wanted to
drunk.
know.
I'm not gonna drop no names, but they were trying to.
I guess I tend to have that with gay guys. I don't know. I'm not gay though.
Hey, if you got it, you got it, bro.
I think you're just comfortable.
Alrighty, we do have a guest today, and I want to get her in
You do the
here.
honors.
Please. Mario,
Mario.
What's
you were doing intro.
Oh, I'm sorry. So, without further ado, today we welcome our 13th. What number guest is this?
Thir-
7.
Dude, I'm
I
not
don't
keeping
know,
count.
dude. Ah,
We're
neither
keeping
am I.
count with you.
One of our guests, local's very own Isis Payne.
I would have butchered it if I would
Yeah,
have said
that's
anything.
why I didn't want to do it.
It was very difficult. It was very difficult.
Dude, I was like, fuck.
I was like, fuck, I know what Troy goes through now.
Hey,
Hey, how's it
What's up?
going?
hey, how are y'all?
Good.
Can you hear all of us?
I can hear all of y'all.
Cool, because I do
Welcome to the
production when I'm
pod.
doing
Yes, thank you.
it. Anyways, so without further ado, tell us who you are.
Cool. My name is Isis Payne. Some people know me as Isis. Other people, they know me as Obvious Prop. Producer, DJ here in Austin. But I'm more known for doing interviews around Austin with local artists or international artists or just national artists. And that's kind of what I'm here for, is to put more of a stamp on the Austin scene, kind of give a little bit of more my input, as well as learn more and put more of a highlight there.
Plot twist, she's interviewing us today, okay?
Tight.
Oh, just like Saturday again.
Oh, God, man. I'm still hungover from that.
Oh, God.
So, what's up, y'all? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good.
How's
How are you?
everybody's mental
feeling
health?
good?
My mental health, yeah, today it's been pretty chill. Pretty chill. I woke up pretty late, had some ice cream, some tacos. So I think I think I'm
Nice.
good.
Oh, that's
Sounds
an
like a
amazing
good
day.
Monday.
Yeah, I'm
Like
good.
Very good
I'm
Wait,
good.
Monday.
how old are you? You look really young.
I just turned 24.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. How old are y'all?
I'm 26.
We're at 35,
I'm
36,
25. I'm like
38.
5 days
saw
from
that.
26.
I just turned 26.
Yeah, Mark and I are about to turn 26 in a week
Scorpio
or so.
season.
Nice.
Full
Happy
effect.
birthday.
I don't know how you throw up Scorpio season and gang signs, so
Nice.
Scorpio season.
I was gonna get y'all a birthday present, but I'm gonna wait for Christmas. I got both of y'all good.
Troy always goes all out for Christmas.
He really does.
He's like the Santa Claus of our friend group. Oh my God.
That's a good friend.
I know. We got to pay it back.
You know, I'm gonna go into the next subject. We have you drinking music water. It's basically what we're drinking.
Tell us who that is.
Yeah, so
what
Music
they are.
Water is a local brand here in Austin, Texas. They're a lifestyle brand. They actually have a brand out in Nashville as well, and it was originally called American Water.
Okay.
And then they had Texas Water, Texas Music Water, and they brought that together as Music Water.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So they have a little bit of a charity called Support the Beat, which they do donations, and they help out Sims Foundation and Ham. But they're basically just really great water that you see everywhere in bars and music venues around town.
Water
Yeah.
is crucial.
Yeah,
Very, very.
No, it is crucial. I was waiting for you to say crucial. Yeah, I walked in super late. I gotta say I'm sorry. I got fucked at work today, and I saw like the case of it's music water,
Yeah,
right?
music water.
Music water, and I was like, so I'm guessing we're gonna have you take shots of water.
I guess I'm taking shots of water.
Hey.
Is it like electrolyte water?
Yeah, there's electrolytes in there. It's pretty dope if you want to check it out right here.
Word.
We can drink it and sober up as we get drunk.
Look at this
Yeah,
beautiful
it'll help you
bottle
stay
of water.
hydrated so you're not hangover tomorrow.
Give me,
Yeah.
You're good.
HCO,
Are you
HCO
sponsored
vibes.
by it? Or
I mean, I just talked to them today, so I'm not necessarily sponsored, but they were willing to donate for this
Oh, shit.
episode.
Shout
so
out
just
Well,
Music
shout out
water.
Music
Yeah.
water. Let's get it.
Yeah.
shout out
Let's
to music
tag 'em and
water.
everything.
I actually didn't take any water to work today, so my piss was.
I love water.
Yeah.
Well, no, water is really essential because like
You didn't
I
drink any water today?
I left my canteen here.
Oh.
And
You
like,
drinking whiskey?
no, I didn't drink anything.
Oh, the brown bottle flu
Ooh.
tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I am gonna get really, really fucked up because I have nothing in my. I didn't even eat today.
Those
No,
are my
you-
favorite episodes.
You peeing yellow all day, bro.
No, it wasn't.
It's a dark brown. Like
It's
a-
very-
Oh my
Very,
god,
very
it looks
dark.
like that whiskey. All right, let's stop talking about his piss, okay? Water, drink it.
Drink
Nice.
it, please.
This goes with our second message that we had last week. Don't drink and drive, but drink water, okay?
Yes.
Water is good. If you guys remember our water episode, water is important, especially if you know what kind of good water to drink. What is that water called? The one that you introduced me to with the
Core.
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 I was trying to
Fuck,
tell her
what I'm
about
talking
that
about.
shit.
that water is really good. Water.
I know that water doesn't have flavor, but core is like.
No, you can tell what good water is and what bad water is.
That's
so.
a local brand too, right?
I don't think so. I don't know where it's made, but I know it's probably it is the best water. It's the best water I've ever had.
I've had
Okay.
expensive water. Remember, I forgot what that water was called, but I had expensive water that one time, and water's never been the same.
I'm more into Essentia water and then Fiji water and Smart water.
Oh,
like
Fiji
That-
water.
those are mine.
Fiji is my water.
That
right
essential water is like supposed to be the perfect
pH balance, yeah.
It's like the most cleanest or best water you can drink.
Yeah.
And I've tried it. It's good. I would put Fiji over that.
Really?
Yeah, but over everything, I gotta say Core. I can't afford it whenever I'm on route because they give you like this small little bottle,
They have the little
Right.
tiny ones. They're
Yeah.
cute.
and I was like, I am fucking drenched in sweat. I need a fucking.
How
need-
much is Core?
Core is probably? I think the biggest bottle is probably like $2.39.
Okay, tight.
But even
Not
then, it's
crazy.
like the size of. I think that
there.
has
It's a pretty
more
tall
water.
bottle.
Yeah.
Is it not?
No, but it's
Yeah.
skin. It's
it's
skin.
It's slim.
Yeah.
Nice slim one. Nice.
They try to do the Coke bottle little.
Alrighty, my
I'm
man
trying to make
Mario.
it nice looking.
What are you drinking, bro?
Return of the Mac. I'm still drinking hard frescos. I'm trying to transition back. I've been so busy that I've been living a very unhealthy lifestyle. So I'm trying to get back into a healthy lifestyle, working out, eating good, drinking healthy. So I'm trying to do this before I go back to just drinking whiskey straight.
Word. I'm on my Michelob wave yet again. What is new? Nothing.
All right, I want to shout out this. I'm drinking Franklin's Organic. This is one of my businesses that are over there in almost off of Dripping Springs. It's organic. It's whiskey. This one's a strawberry flavor, so I'm drinking it just straight up. They did tell me that it takes the hangover out just a little bit if you drink, and I'm a drinker. I drink every day, so I just want to test it out. They gave me a free bottle the last time, but I didn't end up taking it. I gave it to one of my coworkers that I was riding with. And honestly, it's fucking good.
I want to try it. I'm going to have to try it at some point.
And I'll be taking shots of that. But I'm be sipping it. Cool. I'm already getting kind of like a little buzz off of it.
What is it?
It's vodka.
It's it's vodka?
Yeah, I think
Why
it's
is it
organic.
brown?
Yeah.
Made a brown color.
Oh no, it's because it has strawberry. It's strawberry.
Oh,
Okay.
word.
Yeah, and it's organic, and it's not supposed to give you a hangover, which that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna try to drink the whole bottle today.
Experiment
He's gonna
time.
put it to the test.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I hope you don't get fucked tomorrow at work
Oh
too.
man, at the 50-minute mark, we're gonna have drunk Troy on the podcast. It's been
Hey,
a while.
it's rare,
It's
but
been a while.
I'm not gonna finish the bottle. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Let's try to see if I can do it.
I've done it. I finished in the beginning. I would finish a bullet bottle like every other episode. And
We
this
remember you,
sucks.
season 1. We remember you.
I come a long way. Okay, what did Troy say? What did Mark say? Episode 1 is a podcast of humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
Where's
All
the
right.
Douce? Where's your Douce?
Huh?
Where's your Douce?
Oh, I don't drink
Or
Douce.
Ace of Spades? You say you're gonna go into that eventually?
I mean, when I get my money up, yes. When I start making money off this
I'm
podcast,
working on it. Okay.
Yes, all right.
I'm working on it. One day we're gonna get paid to get drunk. That'll be cool. Just
I bet.
I remember-
let's hope our liver lasts that long.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into it. How did you get into music?
Like I've always been into it, like the basic way most people are, like road trips with family, just having music played on blast all the time. I started playing like violin like around 5th grade. Hated that, absolutely hated that. I always wanted to play guitar, couldn't get one, so I ended up getting a keyboard, ended up getting a beat machine. That didn't work out, so eventually I actually started making beats online on this website called Audio Tool. So if you guys don't know what that is, if you ever want to make beats, Audio Tool for free online. So I started on that, and then eventually I moved here, and I just kind of fell in love with the music scene and wanted to dive deeper and just kind of just like learn more about that and just spread the word. So
Where are you from?
I'm
that's
from
a-
Oklahoma, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm an Okie.
So are you OU fan?
No,
Okay.
I was gonna be
Too
like,
bad.
hey,
I was
okay, we're gonna
No.
end this.
answer this question carefully.
I like
okay?
to wear the shirt to like cause a little bit of drama, like, and I'm
Okay.
not, like when I'm feeling frisky, but not really.
I would too. I like to piss people off sometimes.
Love
so
pissing people off.
It's fun.
That's cool. And you came to Austin, like you.
It was honestly on a whim. I was like 19 when I got here, and there was nothing going on in Oklahoma. I was just like, there's
Never anything.
there's
Yes.
nothing going on here. And then
I went a few weeks back, but only to go to that casino.
yeah,
at the
that's
border.
all there is to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how you like Austin?
I love it. Obviously, I'm still here. I've been here for about 4 years, and every day I'm like finding another reason to fall in love with it. I'm finding another reason to stay here. Like every day, I'm just like, okay, this is it. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
spot.
Another
So,
perk.
there's another perk for sure.
Austin is a beautiful, amazing city. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good one to come to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If only it was a little bit more affordable.
Right.
But-
Yeah.
Dude, it's getting ridiculously expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just motivation to get your bread up. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And just
Yeah,
start
that's
hustling
how
more.
I always thought about it too. Like seeing people drive luxurious cars, live in fancy houses. Like,
Yeah.
she kind of push you to like, I'm gonna strive for that. That way they don't think of me somebody who's gonna get kicked out of the city. Like, no, I'm gonna be there too. So just you know.
I mean, that's always in the back of my mind. Like, shit. I mean, we got like what, a year until they start pushing out Riverside, until they
Yeah.
start
Oh,
pushing out a lot
yeah.
of stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I got to stack because I want to be here. I want to build something here. I want to be a part of Austin. I don't want to be pushed out of Austin.
Yeah. You
know?
gotta have a motivation. If you want
It's
to
a
live in
lot.
Austin, if you want to be a part of Austin,
You gotta fucking work.
you gotta
bro.
be working.
Shout out
Yeah.
motivation.
Okay. Yes. Shout out motivation.
It's very crucial. Like sometimes motivation will take you out of the slump that you're in. You're like, all right, fuck it, I need to get up and take care of this shit. And if it wasn't for motivation, we would not be here today.
Sure.
You know, like I would not have done what I can be able to do for the podcast. So
Sure.
Yeah, that's the same that whenever I started out. I mean, honestly, I was sleeping on a couch
Yeah.
when I was 19.
Yeah.
And I got to shout out to Ashley because her and her sister helped me out a lot.
Ashley
yeah.
is our
they
cameraman.
always look out for us. Those sisters, they always take care of
I
us.
mean, sleeping on the couch, going to school, and then going to work. And like I would work I would work at the graveyard shift, and I would go to school. Even if I did there were a couple classes I didn't make,
Right.
and because they were early, but I did make most of the classes that I knew that I needed to know to do all this. And after that, I just started building off of it,
Really?
just working my ass off.
Dope.
As soon as I learned like what I needed to know, I was like, yeah, I don't need this anymore. I got it in my head already, and I just started buying shit.
Just ran with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's doing pretty well. You're like 13 episodes in. There's like a lot of like buzz behind it. I've noticed it. I think it's pretty dope.
Appreciate that.
Like, yeah.
You know
Thank
what's
you have
crazy?
been one of our supporters for a while.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because like this is our second season, but the only reason why is because I got overwhelmed and I was like, dude, there's no way I can do this every week.
Right.
Then I got repetitive and I started doing it. I was like, we have 2 seasons in 1 year. Like
That's the
Yeah.
big. That's big.
I was like, well, our first season I was just like, well, for me
was
like a season's like
experimental.
a year tops, and we are gonna go like third season gonna be the whole year next year. And
Ooh. You
Uh,
heard it
Wait,
here.
I'm-
what was
I'm
the
not gonna
announcement you wanted us? I don't know if you want to make that announcement.
oh yeah, so we had this thing where we have a lot of ideas that we talk about,
Right.
but we can only do an hour because of our camera, and we're gonna try to make it an hour and a half each episode next year.
If y'all remember, we tried that on season 1, and I don't know how we did it, but we went like almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it didn't work out too well. And we do have very interesting guests that I wish that we could talk to them longer.
Right.
And it sucks
Surprisingly-
when I'm like, yo, the hour marker's here. We gotta cut it off.
And it's been surprisingly like a lot of people who want to be on the show. So it's like I've gotten a lot of people asking to be on the show, and it's like I don't have any. Right now, it's like I'm sorry, it's a wait list. We haven't fully planned season 3, so the fact that we will be able to do a whole year, it'll make it easier and the availability for people to actually be on the show.
I'm looking for at least 30, 25 episodes for the whole year.
Oh.
Y'all hear that? Potential future guests, like there's an opportunity.
You know,
I don't ever want to sound like we're too good for anybody because everybody's welcome, but like like there's a lot of people.
Oh yeah, and sorry because we actually got your that you wanted to be on it like a long time ago, but we just had some.
Dude,
Everything's
no
been
worries.
handled unprofessionally. That's obviously.
your
I'm
cash
here
line?
now. I'm
Yeah.
here now.
The
That's
most
all that matters.
professional, unprofessional podcast out of South Austin, if you will. You know, like
You've
we're
drilled
going-
that. You've drilled that.
Yes.
And we're going to our next 20-minute mark. This is where we
Alright.
take shots. We take 3 of them. I don't know if they told you.
It's
I
been
came in
20
late.
minutes already.
damn.
Time
It's already past my bedtime. It's
Am I
Monday.
really taking a shot of water right now?
Let's do it. Come on,
Like,
you're
you
part.
need
You're
some-
part
we
of
Nope.
have to do it.
You're
So
part
head
of-
ass. No, I mean,
you're
I got
part
it.
of the
I got it. I
festivities.
got it.
part of the festivities. Trevor took shots of non-alcoholic beer last episode, so
How was that?
I tried it and it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I would drink it and it actually tasted like actual beer.
How do y'all feel about Lone Star? Actually,
I love Lone Star.
Lone Star tastes like armpit.
It
Can I be
tastes
completely
like
honest?
Soggy
It-
bread.
It tastes
please.
nasty as fuck.
I like Lone Star. It's cheap. I love it when I get my lunch boxes. Lunch boxes, the
But I'll
Lone Star
never
and a
be-
shot of whiskey.
Too good for Lone Star.
I
Never.
mean, yeah, but then when I'm like trying to save a quick buck, it's like okay, I'll get a
Yeah,
lunch box. You know?
definitely.
But you can never go wrong with Lone
You don't
Star.
like Lone Star?
Bro, no, I don't know. I don't know,
You,
man.
you said
Wait, so do you
soggy
drink?
bread.
No. So the thing is, I don't drink, but I do it like once every blue moon. So if I do drink, I'm gonna go hard. It's one or the other. You know what I mean?
What are you doing, Gumball?
Oh, gumbo. You're ruining the pod, bro. You just ruining it.
I mean, so my go-to beer back in when I was young was Lone Star, and I'd buy like
Really?
a tall boy, like a 6-pack, a 16-ounce. It was either that or Frio from HEB. I was broke,
Yeah.
and also what was the other thing?
Bud Ice.
Bud Ice.
Oh,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Natty Daddy now. Remember Natty Daddy?
Yeah. So I mean, I've been to the lowest of low where if I got to get a quick buzz, but Lone Star will always be there for me. I always used to buy that shit.
Okay. Yeah,
Shout
I
out
took
to Lone
one
Star.
sip and I was just like,
I like
I don't know
it.
about
I like
that.
it. It just gets you It's like a
You just have to know what you're getting into.
yeah. It's like Budweiser or Bud Light. You know, like
You just know. If you know, you know.
stronger.
yeah. I think
Alright.
I'm more of a vodka person. Like I think that's where I'm
word.
at.
And that's what you put in your drink. All right, cheers.
Cool.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers to Lone Star,
Right
man.
on.
Oh, for a Monday. Cheers to this Monday. Who just I've been working every day right now. I'm so dead.
Man, that's some spicy water.
Oh, wow. I was like, wait, what?
That water was good.
I want to try that water.
The electrolytes
wow.
were strong in that
I was
one.
gonna say, Isis Payne. How did you get that name?
So my name actually is Isis, and then Payne is actually my grandfather's last name, but I have 3 last names. Surprise. But my other last name is Sasanadine, and I was trying to avoid the whole terrorism conversation
word.
because it was Isis Sasanadine. This was before ISIS the group came out, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is safe.
Sucks.
And then, yeah, it's not as
ISIS
safe
was a
anymore.
thing now.
Fucking
Yeah.
assholes.
They
It
killed.
happens.
Honestly, ironically, they just killed the leader
Yeah,
of that guy.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I
I
was
had
like,
no idea.
I just wanted to bring that up because I was like, I for a second I was like, is it Payne? But I'm bad with just super
Yeah.
bad.
Letters,
I thought it was
English,
SO2,
all
though,
ISIS.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We all suck.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I-
cool.
names.
It's no worries.
You sound really, really professional. When
Do
you're
I?
Like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank
You really have a good way to talk.
Yeah, man.
You're well spoken.
It's all the water, you know. I'm so
Yeah.
hydrated, like
Yeah.
it just keeps me on my toes.
There you go. Shout out
Hey,
Austin
shout
water.
out water. Shout out
Music water.
music water. There you go.
Music that came out this week.
We had Frank
We had
Ocean.
Kanye.
That's a big
We
one.
had
Kanye.
Guap Dad 500, 5,000.
I don't even know who that
He
is.
got
I
he
saw
got
him.
rocked by Russ apparently.
Did he really?
At Malaluna
Mount
this
Luna,
weekend.
Yes.
Russ,
Russ and his crew
Russ.
jumped him pretty much.
Can you imagine getting beat up by Russ? Like, I've been talking about
Exactly. That
that.
was
You
her
don't,
point. Like,
you don't get beat up by Russ.
somebody on Twitter was like, "Man, Russ is out here selling out arenas and beating people up. He's the new Tupac."
Wow.
This is what happens.
I-
Russ confronts you with his bodyguards. He sticks you, and he runs away, and his bodyguards beat you up.
Is that what
happens.
happened?
That's what happens. Yes, that's what happened to
Okay.
Guap Dad.
4,000.
I like
Whatever.
Guap Dad. I like him a
Okay.
lot. His music is dope. I like him more than Russ for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
I
whole
don't think I've
scam
ever listened to
scene.
a Russ song before ever. Like,
I have. It's pretty
I
dope.
don't know what kind of music he makes.
Wait, what's that? His number one song?
Losing
What They
control.
Want. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
what they
fucking
want.
dope.
Yeah.
I do respect the way he came up to, because I think the way that Russ came up is he was dropping a song on SoundCloud once a week
Yeah.
for a whole year. Like every week had a new song, and
Yeah.
eventually just fucking
Blew up.
and
He worked hard to
went
get where he's at now.
I respect. I
Definitely.
definitely respect that. That's the way to do it. Like you find a creative way.
But he
take it and
kind
run.
of became a bitch about it afterwards.
You think so?
I think
I
he
think
just.
he was
I think he
speaking
just feels
real.
entitled because of how hard he worked and how far he went. You know.
Right.
I can feel that.
Which I understand halfway, but then like don't. Ego is always also like a fault. You know, like
Yeah, definitely.
it could be your downfall.
Wasn't Little Pump was just like me and J Cole, or me and J Cole are cool. Fuck Russ.
Oh yeah, everybody just—it's the cool thing to do. Just hate on Russ, like,
Yeah.
and it's
And he
constant
beat
Twitter.
He beat up.
Guap Dad.
Guap
Guap Dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Punched him.
Out of all
ran
the
off.
people to beat up, like I figured Guap
I've
Dad
never
would
heard
have
of Guap
hands.
Dad until this
He's
incident.
dope. He's like scammer music. It's pretty cool. He collabed recently with Black. I think he almost had a collab with Drake, and he's known for scamming Drake. So
Oh,
Okay,
There you
he's
go.
scam Drake.
Yeah.
Hey,
come on.
hey.
I saw him. So you have Apple Music.
no, dude, I have Spotify. I'm
Oh,
all about
Spotify till I die.
Yeah.
Team Spotify.
Hey,
Fuck
Spotify.
out of here
Spotify.
with that Apple shit.
Spotify, pay
No,
your
I-
artists more, please.
So every Saturday or Friday when I wake up, I get all the music that comes out,
Right.
and I guess he was in the top 10.
Russ or Guapo?
Guapo.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I was just like, who is this guy? 400?
You check him out?
No, I was really into that Kanye. I guess he dropped it in the early morning. He didn't even drop it at 12.
He dropped it Friday morning out of respect for Drake, because Thursday was Drake's birthday. So Kanye was scared of dropping the same day as Drake's birthday.
Wow.
Is that for real? Or are you
It's-
bullshitting?
yeah.
It's true, but I'm
Conspiracy.
also bullshitting.
Okay, I'm just like that. Why?
Thursday was Drake's birthday. Happy birthday, Drake. We
Happy
love
birthday, OVO,
You.
for
Fuck
sure.
love you, OVO's crew. Thought I told you.
Shut up.
But real shit. That Kanye did drop, and what did you think? Have you heard it yet?
Yeah, I heard it. I've been trying to listen to it for like the past 2 days. My favorite song off of it is Hands On.
Okay.
That's as far as I got. I think I got to like track 7.
Okay.
But everyone's like really pressing over this Kenny G song, and I haven't heard that one yet. Have y'all?
That's my favorite song.
Yeah.
Yes. Also with Pusha T and his brother.
With clips, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
No, the second song, I guess when I was listening to it, like the first song's like a minute, and I guess it's just his choir.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second song came in where the choir was like going, I was like, dude, oh my God, I'm getting chills. I fucking loved it. I mean, even if it's a gospel album.
Right.
That thing's a gospel album. The Life of Pablo was probably...
I feel like that was more of a gospel album than this was.
Really?
I really think,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, of
It was
course.
more gospel to me than
He
this
definitely you could tell he definitely meant it way more in the life of Pablo compared. I feel like this is forced. This album was very forced.
album. Like in this album, the lyrical content is about God,
It's
but
terrible
the Life
content,
of Pablo
though.
just
Terrible
sounded
lyrics.
more gospel-y. than
Really?
this
I,
one,
I'm not a
I
I'm not a
believe.
fan of the album. Like, I listened to it and I wasn't.
I liked
no.
it.
Yeah.
Like the way that Troy saying he felt about it, I was like, oh, I did not feel that. So
Yeah.
You don't believe in God?
damn, like
Look, man, don't listen to Twitter, man. Twitter will tell you
No,
shit
it's
is a
just-
classic or it's trash.
Yeah.
It's in between. It's somewhere in
Yeah.
between.
Kanye has his way of just doing things, and if he wanted to take it to a gospel, maybe he is a change man, maybe all this stuff. I respect it. I respect music, and Kanye's the sample king. And anything that he's ever done, I've always...
But he's not
Just
a rapper.
gone for
First
it,
and
yeah.
foremost, he's not a rapper. That'll always be fact. Like, yeah, he's one of the greatest producers ever, but he's not a rapper in that kind of.
I don't know
What?
about that.
I don't
one,
know about
brother.
that.
You're gonna
He's
have
not
to
a good
elaborate.
rapper. He's
You
not a
wanna
good
elaborate.
rapper.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean
he
he's
is.
not
So
a
you telling me
rapper.
he's a good rapper?
He is.
He's a
Yeah.
great
No,
rapper.
of course not. No, he's
He's a musician. That's why he's the
yeah,
greatest
yeah,
musician
yes,
of all
yes.
time.
He's
That's
good
what you're
at,
saying.
He's good at making music. Lyrically, no, but that was his thing. Because when he first started, they just wanted him as a producer, and he was like, "Oh, I rap too." And they're like, "Yeah, whatever. Give me your beats."
Yeah.
And so he kept like making beats or whatever, and then he eventually just got on the wave, and he made it work. He just knows how to make. He knew how to make good music. Yeah.
Classic music.
Yes, like hits, and like not even just hits, just like classical shit that you felt because of how bad he wanted it. With this, I didn't feel it so much. Like I feel like it was just like, okay, I gotta save my ass for all the shit I've done in the past year or two. Like, so I feel like it was forced because obviously, even with the album Yay, like he said he scrapped it and restarted from the beginning.
Right.
You know, it was obvious. You know, even with Pusha T's album, he made Pusha T redo the whole album because he wanted to produce the whole thing, and I could definitely tell it's forced, and I just wasn't. feeling it, you know.
How many times have you listened to it so far?
Just the one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on, man. You got to give it more.
I know, and I
More
will,
chance
and
than
I
that.
will, but I try to just go into it at once and just see if it like it catches me like the way that I want something to catch me the way that it caught Troy, like,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I was yeah, it was just like without wait what? Okay. Yeah. So when I was listening to it, like I was delivering, and I loved to listen to music. But like whenever music can make you like your chills, I was like, oh shit! Like he got a whole
Beautiful
crier in
music.
this bit. It's
Yeah.
fucking good. I mean, he's talking about God, and it's a gospel album. Fuck it. I think it's still good.
Yeah. Cool.
I thought the production was A1. I didn't really like the lyrical content, like the "Close on Sunday, You're My Chick-fil-A."
That was
Like that was.
But I
really,
mean, he said wilder shit than that. Come
yeah,
on.
but that was just really corny. And that's just one
it
example.
really was like
That thing
it's
sounded
kinda obvious.
like Cartman whenever he tries to put a gospel album out. It's like, Jesus. Yeah, I understand where that's coming from, but still, like the way he produces music and everything, I still respect Kanye, even though he's out of line for some of the stuff that he's done in the past.
Def-
I feel
Yeah.
like now he's just really trying to just please everybody. When before he would just make everybody please him.
I won't base him as a person. I'll base him as a producer and as an audio engineer.
Yeah, of
that's,
course,
That's,
but-
that's exactly how.
As a musician, not his best work. His discography is obviously tainted at this point to me.
You think so?
No, I
Really?
I
Yes.
still think this album neither helped or went against him, but he still has the greatest discography out of any artist ever.
Nah, yeah,
Ever.
I can't agree with you.
Not
there.
better than Drake.
Oh, you think Drake got a better
Nah,
discography?
I can't even go that far. Drake, no.
Who? Then who?
I don't know.
Then
I'd
who?
have to do some research, but
Please don't say Kendrick Lamar.
no, like Kendrick's still too young in this, and I hope you don't retire. Please don't retire. No, I think Kanye had I mean, when I was really hoping he was gonna pull the whole like he kicked Taylor Swift off the mic and then dropped My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which was one of the greatest albums ever made. I love that album. I thought he was gonna pull that again. He's like, okay, I disappointed the country. I'm gonna come back with fucking greatness. And I think I just expected way more than just that, you know. And then I think he just kind of went with the whole Sunday thing that he's been doing, because obviously it seems like he may have disappointed his black community and everybody who was originally following him, and he was like, okay, I gotta make it up. I gotta show him that I'm black. And that's how I
Okay.
see it, you know. Like, and I also gotta keep saying, like, I think he's trying to really just force something that.
You think he
It's not
used
genuine.
Jesus as like a bulletproof vest? Like,
Yeah,
yo, you
hell
can't
yeah,
criticize
hell
my
yeah.
album because I'm talking about God and Jesus.
Yes.
Would y'all
All
agree
right.
with that?
Yes.
All right,
I
so
don't-
what I
I don't
think.
know about
That's what
that.
I think.
No.
if
I
if
don't
you
know about
think,
that.
but like if it wasn't like that and he's actually a changed man, would you change your mind?
I mean, there's no way for me to actually ever believe what kind of man he actually is, because I don't know him.
Yeah,
I don't-
he is literally.
Obviously, in the
a wild card.
last album, he showcased. He even said that he's had issues with like disorders and mental and you know all that's we all deal with that stuff, you know. But if you go opposing to being treated and just spur out to the audience, spur out to in different ways, like it kind of just shows you the way like you're gonna look at his future albums, you know, like. If he's acting a certain way and he's already told me that he's mentally disabled or whatever, I'm figuring that he's now just trying to like build around that.
But he's always been having like gospel elements in his albums. Like his first
Yeah,
song,
of
the
course,
biggest song
but
was
yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Walks, you
yeah.
know?
I mean, but of course, at that point, like I'm trying to say, like that was genuine. Like I listen to Jesus Walking, I feel it. I feel the goosebumps. And like,
Right.
this is pre his mother's death, R.I.P.
Right.
And that at that period, anything before that was all like good music, all happy music. Just you know,
Right.
he really wanted it. After she passed, you kind of I don't blame him. I would lose it if I lost my mother, you know.
Right.
So I definitely see how he would kind of spiral out of control, or just kind of lose it in a way, you know.
I understand.
Which I hope he's okay mentally, and if he really is genuinely just like religious and trying to do what he's saying he's doing, props to him. You know, I just musically, I didn't feel it all the way. You know,
Yeah.
I probably just didn't feel the whole religious thing, the theme. I'm not the most
I can
religious
feel
person,
that.
you know.
I think
Yeah.
it's a genuine album because, again, with Jesus Walks, like, that was one. And then you go to the next album, like, even with Yeezus or My Beautiful
Yeah.
Dark Twisted Fantasy, he brings up the parallels of God and the devil Yeezus was like a whole big deal, you
Yeah.
know, when that came out, and it's just like.
I mean,
it
I
was kind of
skipped
a
out on that
build-up.
album because I was like, I'm not trying to hear what you're
Oh,
gonna do.
that was a crazy one.
It was like that one was like I feel like that was his experimental where he like did all these sort of
Yeah,
sounds.
that album was literally the
It
Dark
was-
Side of the Moon type of Pink Floyd.
It was his
shit.
junior
It
year.
was
Yeah.
grungy. It was dark and it was
Yeah,
heavy.
it was like very rolled.
I loved
You
it.
can't
That
even
was
categorize.
wild.
I'm not saying it's bad. Like I didn't give it a chance really, but I'm saying like that album was like a very like it was. You can't even contain it under one genre because it's very like every part of the world like musically. You know, like it's very experimental. He tried everything, and I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bad. I haven't really gave it a shot. So
Kanye is
that's
probably the only artist I can listen to every single one of his album from front to back, and like
Definitely.
yeah, I remember I did Kanye Day at work like 5 times, and I was just listening.
and
to
I
this-
used to do that too. Like I used to listen to all his albums, but now I honestly I can't tell you that I can now. You know, like.
I honestly can't do that for Drake or Lil Wayne because
Ugh,
Lil Wayne is
You're
way,
missing
way.
out.
Oh, Lil Wayne has too
You
much.
can't do that with Drake.
Drake, I only have one
I
album that
don't-
I've ever listened to that I actually like.
Wow.
No, I don't like his
I'm
fucking
not a
first
Drake
album.
Big
not a
Drake
Drake-
hater.
I'm not
He's
a-
the biggest Drake
I'm-
hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just not a Drake fan. Okay.
That not the So Far Gone, the one where he.
If,
Comeback
if you're
season?
reading, if you're reading this, it's too late.
That's really on.
Comeback season.
You talking about Take Care?
No, the one where his face is red. Think me later.
Oh, Thank Me
Now.
Later.
Red. Oh yeah, I think that one.
I
That
couldn't.
one was okay.
I like if you're reading this, it's too late. Or is that what it's called? Right?
Yeah.
If you're in this,
That's the only album that I like by Drake, and I really like it. Like
That
I
was
have
a
the
hard album.
I have the vinyl. Like I fuck with that album. Like,
Really?
I like
What's
it.
your
yeah.
But you
favorite
know-
Drake album?
Fuck. Shit. Dude, that's a hard one.
That's
I
what
can
she
like
said.
rate him, but I can't have like a favorite because I like all of his shit. Maybe Comeback Season, but that's like a mixtape.
Okay. Damn, that is an unpopular answer. But
Really?
I think so. I think people don't even go back and listen to that.
I
I don't go back and listen to Thank Me Later. Like I skipped
don't-
that
you don't
one.
like that
I
album?
It's not that I don't like it, but it was just like
It's not a classic.
it's all right.
I feel like he was in his bag when he made Take Care. Like
Take
that
Care
that
was
was
dope.
peak Drake.
That was
his-
peak Drake,
That's
yeah.
his number 1 album.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
I
By
would say
far.
that's his number 1 album because it has the most hits.
I guarantee you, it's on. It's on.
Gumbo.
Get him.
I was like, wait, what happened?
We're
I
gonna
was
have
supposed
to
to
edit
put him in
that
the
out.
room.
But yo, I do think Take Care, like to this day, is on the top 200 albums.
I've listened to Take Care so
200,
much
yeah,
that I
and-
can't listen to it anymore. That's how
albums,
much I
really.
listen to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of like went too far into
I
it.
went way too far. But actually, I lied. Take that back. Nothing was the same. Probably
Okay.
my favorite album by
It's a
Drake.
great
That was
album.
an underrated
I like,
album.
I
Yeah.
like that album. It's
I,
really good.
if I could say anything about Drake, his best song is Child's Play.
Yes.
that was Troy's
Yes.
song for a
Agree.
whole
Yes.
season.
Oh my God.
Troy
I,
loves
uh,
that song.
I tried
I-
cheesecake the other day for the first time.
I loved
Yeah.
it. I loved it so much because it reminded me of this time when I was dating someone, and I told her not to ever go through my phone. I was like, if you want to get hurt, then you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Why would
or-
you tell her that?
Damn.
God,
But
Troy's
she
kind of
knows-
harsh for the women.
I'm,
like,
I'm really harsh with women. Like
Kill Bill girl, if you're listening, just heads up.
I'm bad with relationships, but I was like, if you go through my phone, you should never got in this relationship because guess what? It's over after that. You don't go through my phone.
You know what it is. You know the
Wow,
vibes.
dude.
I am.
No.
I'm very harsh. I'm very
No.
harsh, and that's the reason why I'm not in a relationship. I was young back then too.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess at the same time, at least he's being honest with them and letting them know what's up. You know, because when you tell somebody from the beginning, I hope you told him in the beginning, like you know what
Yeah,
this
I
is.
did.
Okay, see, like
Yeah,
when you
but-
tell somebody from the beginning, it's like you know what this is. Don't get attached. That's not what I'm looking for.
I don't
Hey,
think
by
that's
the
what
way,
Child
we're in
Play
a
was.
relationship, but I'm texting other people that go through my phone.
I mean, out of all that, I'm
Like
not
what?
gonna get in a relationship. with
Child
someone.
Play was not about that.
No,
yeah, no, the music video was. It
No.
was.
It was.
The music
yeah,
video
the
with
music
Tyra
video
Banks.
because
Like
like
the first line, I would agree. Yes.
it's because
Why you gotta fight me at you?
No, it's because like all right. So what had happened? Like in the story that I had, we were at a party and we were chilling, and I put my phone down and I went to go use the bathroom. She came back. She's like, "Who the fuck is this?" I was like,
No.
I
She
was
called
like-
you Aubrey.
I was
the
like,
music
"The
video,
fuck?" I was
yeah.
like, "I didn't." It wasn't even sexual. It was nothing. I just said, "What's up?" He's like, "You're not supposed to be messaging her." I was like,
What?
Damn.
I was like, don't make a fucking scene. Like this is a family house. My old house used to be up the street. What are you doing? She's just like, I'm gonna leave. I was like, oh my god.
There you have it, ladies.
So it wasn't even anything. She was just tripping, like going off the handle.
I mean, the girl that would text was. I've never
Bro.
I've never cheated on her.
Bro.
I've never cheated on her whatsoever. But yeah, it was just an old friend, and we were just talking, and she just has a problem. I was like, you have a problem? Fucking door's right there. I don't care.
Troy is very harsh
It's okay.
and
Yeah.
straightforward
It's
with
okay.
women.
I like
I'm
hard.
glad-
That's
But
cool.
no, but I do tell my women like, hey, You know what this is. You know
Women.
what this what.
Multiple. It's cool.
No, but I'm really like I'm a good friend.
Yeah.
I'm horrible relationships,
Okay.
Yes.
and
He is a great
I'll
friend.
put that out there. I've said that in the first 2 episodes. It's like I'm horrible at relationships. So
This works out well for me, not for anybody he dates.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
What?
Like, I'm his friend.
rebound
He-
thing?
Oh, okay. So you get the
like,
benefit
I
of being
get-
his friend.
I kind of get favored over the girlfriend. Like, that's not a
there you
good
go.
thing, but it's just what it is.
There we go.
How do you think
But,
I feel? Everybody always thinks that me and Troy are dating.
You guys will make a cute couple, so I'm not,
thank
I'm not
you,
gonna lie.
thank you.
Yeah.
yeah, we fucking do, don't we?
Yeah, we used to work around with Nova, and I was used to think like Nova would try to hold both of our hands. I was like, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Alrighty.
No,
so
but
we,
I got. Oh wait, I just gotta say that's the best. That is his greatest song. I've listened to it.
I've
about
listened to
1,000
that
times.
Oh,
song
yeah,
a
Drake.
million
Oh, yeah,
times.
Drake.
I like the ending. I like the upbeatness, the quotes of like "Don't make me take you back to the hood." Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
wow.
Yes.
Don't
It's a funny
make
one.
me get you back.
I can't
to
pick
the
the
hood.
best song, but that was definitely one of them. Definitely.
Yeah,
But-
that was on Views, right?
No.
Yeah.
That was a
Was
good
it?
one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
I
that's a
didn't
good
listen to it.
one.
Hey, honestly, we're on our 40-minute mark. We're gonna have to switch this.
But
subject.
no, I want to go back to music real quick.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
I mean yeah, local music.
Yes. So today is Monday. What's today's date?
29th.
29th at midnight.
28th.
Teddy the Legacy, one of our previous guests, is dropping is it his debut album? His debut album, right?
No.
His
Po-
project, his biggest project that everybody has been waiting for. Goddamn, Teddy. Poster Child. He sent us a few songs to preview because we couldn't make the listening party, and we listened. By the time this drops, and if you're listening, I hope you have listened to that one because it's some good stuff on there.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking
My
forward
favorite
to
song
it.
that I listened to from what he sent me is Revenge.
Yeah.
I also like the one with Teeta, Dungeon. That was a good song. It's just, from what I heard, what he gave me, it's all good stuff. So
When
We
I
did,
walked in, it
dive
was
that's not
really
what I
good.
wanted. That's
We
not what I
did dive
wanted.
into
That's
it
not
a
what I
little
wanted.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Yeah. So I'm happy for Teddy. Shout out Teddy. Props to you and the everybody from your camp. I'll see y'all.
What are
They're putting in
they?
work.
Alumni.
Alumni, yes. Shout out alumni.
Yes.
They've always fucked with
You
us.
fuck with Teddy?
Oh, I love him. Yeah, I'm like a fangirl.
Who doesn't love
Like
Teddy? Teddy's
100%.
dope. Teddy's dope.
He's very
He's
lovable.
dope. He reminds me of Party Next Door,
He
who I'm
does.
also like
Yes.
the biggest fangirl of. But his pin game is amazing. His beat selection is amazing.
Yes.
In his trailer, he actually sampled like
Yes.
Eddie
Oh my God, that was a
right.
content. Like this dude, like is great at advertising. Like
This
Yeah.
guy is in his bag right now, so
Yeah.
I want to
he
give.
knows what to do.
I
like,
want to give this shot.
shout
to
out
him.
to Teddy. Teddy Legacy. Shout out
That's
Poster
our
Child.
boy. We do have an episode with him.
1-800
Season
Poster Child. I love whiskey.
By the
Spicy
time you hear
water.
this podcast, that album will be out. But if you haven't heard it by now, go back, turn this shit off, go listen to it, come back.
Listen
It's
to
on
it.
all platforms, right?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
I
I would
think
believe.
so. Yeah, he's in his bag. Shout out Teddy. One of my favorite musicians.
Can we play a song?
If he lets us.
Yeah, let's say play. If you don't hear anything, that means he said no. But I'm gonna text him right now, and I hope he says yes. But play. I want to play Revenge. Play.
Boom.
I just shake my head cause I'm cold. Reputation to uphold. I've been down, but I rose. Now I fuck it up. Block a nigga blessings at the goal. Made a hit, I free throw. Never talking, let it show. Boy, you fucked up. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Hey. The fuck are you doing? Fuck are you doing? Whoa. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing? Hey. Hey. Whoa. Skirt around the corner, yeah, we looking for revenge. Die by my gang, we forever be the clique.
Stop. And if you didn't hear elevator music, that means Ted said yes, we could play the song.
I mean, he makes his own music. I wouldn't think. That
No,
he
but
would-
I still gotta ask him permission, and I text him.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
I have no idea about those waiver forms that we have to do.
Royalty companies, if you're listening, BMI, ask about y'all. I'm so sorry, I had no idea how all this works. So don't sue me, don't find me.
They're
I
still
think
gonna
they're gonna
find you. An apology is not gonna stop BMI.
I know.
It's like, how much you gonna sue us for? Like $5 a song?
They're gonna make us go down.
Were we getting
under.
sued?
No, we're gonna get fined. Maybe.
No.
Yeah, or YouTube can like take your video down.
You can
It's
sue
a
IDK.
fan
That's perfect,
worldwide.
and then we're gonna ditch the name and start a new company, a new podcast.
Are those stickers?
Stickers.
Wait. So what happened to all the buttons?
We gave them out. I guess I really do not. I remember having a bag with like a handful left, and then I blacked out.
Oh, bro. Oh, Mario.
Which, speaking of, on Saturday, have we talked about the show?
We did, and it was trash.
Okay.
We went over that.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's Monday.
It's a new show.
I'm working every day right now, so like I'm tired. What is that Big Sean there? Like working 8 days a week. I don't even know what the fuck today is. I know what today is, but I'm just dead. But I'm not Big Sean, and
Thank
I'm
you
not
for
rich.
bringing up Big Sean, man, because I don't think he gets flowers enough.
But he's recovering. He's coming back from
Yes,
his.
he was going through some mental health shit.
Was he
Yeah,
really?
yeah. He was
Yeah,
scared
he
of Kendrick
did.
Lamar.
No,
I'm
I mean,
just
he
kidding.
was with Jean, Aiko?
What happened?
Jane Aiko.
They broke up.
She's
Yeah, they broke
abusive.
Is she
She's
really?
abusive.
I think
Janae
she's
Aiko.
mentally abusive.
I think she's
Really?
just like
She's a toxic
She's
girlfriend.
crazy.
It seems like.
She's toxic, yes.
What
When you
happened?
saw her song, she dropped her freestyle.
What, the triggered freestyle?
I don't like
Yeah.
want to like say someone's like straight up toxic.
Nah,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
we can never-
I'm
yeah,
just
we can
like,
never say
what
somebody's toxic.
happened?
no.
I mean-
so
I mean-
Janae Cole is like she's really she's just really toxic. and
I love
She's
her, dude.
crazy. She's crazy.
To give background information, this is the same girl that left her husband for Big Sean. She was married to Dot the Genius, which, if you don't know who that is, that's Kid Cudi's producer.
Really?
Yes.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, she was married and then did an album with Big Sean. It was like, oh, our vibe was so good. I'm going to leave my husband for you.
Really?
Yes.
We're all getting allergies. in
yeah.
here.
To my understanding, that's how it went.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Juicy
alright.
gossip.
Just Big Sean. I know you're the biggest corny line dropper, but you still make good songs.
Come on.
Please come back.
Yeah, he's dope.
I want to
He's
give
dope.
him his flowers because he really does make good music.
He does. He's one of those that I slept on, but I've heard since the beginning during the
Yeah.
mixtape era, and he's always made good music. Like he's one of those artists that can actually like make those like witty lines in his rap songs, but still make good music. You know, some rappers try too hard to make those witty metaphors, similes, whatever.
Right.
But Big Sean's always good. He's always good at the wordplay. That's what I like about him.
Yes. He's like a little B-grade Lil Wayne.
No, I think the corniest line I've ever heard him say was his girlfriend was in Glee, and I was like, damn, how's that going now?
Probably making more money than me. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That was on the Drake
I was
song.
like,
Yeah.
wow. I was like, why would you say that?
Cause
I
she
just
is.
want- I
She's
just-
in Glee.
I just want him to
Like, being
respond
honest.
to. I just want him to respond to Kendrick.
He's not going to do that.
He's too scared.
Nobody's going to do that.
Drake's not gonna respond to Kendrick.
Kendrick
Everybody's
Kendrick
scared
would
of Kendrick.
never sub Drake directly enough.
Everybody's
kind of
scared.
walks
but
around.
it's kind of obvious.
subbing
Like,
Drake. Hey man, if you're gonna throw stones, throw them.
hey, Drake
don't
ain't
hide-
do it.
don't hide
Drake,
your hand.
Drake
Don't hide your
do
hand
it.
when you do it.
Drake don't do it.
Because they're both scared of each other.
The only people that Drake has came out is Meek Mill because I mean, what kind of challenge was that?
Meek Mill wasn't a challenge. Get out of here.
No.
dude. Meek Mill.
Did
was-
he not blow him
Meek
out
Mill was in his
bad?
bag. Meek Mill was in his bag. When
Hey,
he
is
blew
there
out.
if there's something I could say? I want to give a
Shout out.
not even a shout out. I don't even know what it
Say I
is.
love you.
For the people in
I'm
Huntsville
hungry.
at the A&M homecoming.
What
Oh,
happened?
Yes, Texas A&M Commerce.
What
There was
happened?
there was a mass shooting.
Yeah, there was.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a.
At a
No, no,
off-campus-
I don't think it was a mass
off
shooting,
campus.
but 2 people died and there was
Like
14 people.
27 people got hit. That's
But
a
somebody
mass
was
shooting.
out there with the gun and just.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a mass shooting.
That's terrible, dude.
I mean, it's Texas love, Texas strong.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're all
I'm
supposed to look
really
out for each
bummed
other.
out now. Like, damn, that's really.
And they're still
fucked up,
looking
dude.
for him, and I really got to shout that
They're
out.
still looking.
Not shout it out, but
They're still looking for
Gunman
him.
is still a large, yes.
yeah.
Wow.
I don't know who it was,
That's terrible,
but
dude.
I mean, you know, to go to like a homecoming like A&M thing, and then
That's just fucked. That's evil, dude. That's just evil. Like
Yeah.
that really bummed me out. Like that's really.
I'm sorry,
Unfortunate.
I just had to do it because yeah, That, I
Yeah.
mean, it's Texas and you're from OU, but I mean, hopefully, you know. you felt
A&M. Positive vibes to you guys. I'm sorry that happened. That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
that. I mean, I don't like A&M, but I mean, this
It
is
just
Come
sucks
on,
how
dude.
it's
it,
Texas.
That's not
It
even
ju-
A&M. This is like a
it ju-
a
yeah.
campus
Texas,
of A&M.
you know,
Yeah, this is way.
Texas always looks out for Texas. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
definitely.
the biggest state
This
ever.
is
and
people
we-
trying to have a good time, and you expect to go home safely, and then
Yeah,
somebody
like-
comes in with a gun,
It should never go that far. Like
looking
it's,
for one person, and
it's
then
unfortunate.
fucking 27 people get hit.
Why
Yeah.
does it happen so? Yeah, it just it makes me very livid.
Gun control is definitely in issue in this country.
No, not gun control. It's the people that are allowed to purchase guns. Like how easy.
How do you feel about
That falls under gun
gun
control.
control?
the whole gun
I'm
situation?
for having guns.
Yeah.
I just want
The people
just. Fuck,
qualify
it's such
to
a
be able to
crazy
get guns?
subject to talk about. It's such a heavy subject. I just know like a lot of the situation that happens, it's usually like a mental health issue
Yeah.
or lack of security or something. And I know people are gonna fucking come at me like, bro.
They should
what
just
the
be
fuck do you mean
stricter
you're for
about
guns?
being able to provide guns for certain people. Like,
I mean, you could be
yeah.
stricter, but there's also the black market. You can get a gun anywhere. You can fucking 3D print a gun if you wanted
But
to.
I'm
I
saying,
heard
like,
about that.
Yeah.
The guy in Austin got in trouble because he 3D pinned a fucking gun.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about like
no
protecting
winning.
myself, protecting like my own. So I'm for having that protection, but I really don't know how to touch that topic because there's so many ways.
There's no way. Like you say, you feel like one way about it, and then people
Yeah.
argue about it, and it's like, okay, they're kind of making
I'm
a point.
always torn
Not
back
going-
and forth, you know,
Yeah.
like
And I don't know how to argue that. It's just like, it sucks, dude. It really
It's a
sucks.
sensitive topic, and
It's
Very serious topic.
I mean, one like that one and like abortion are probably like the two topics. I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, for like people in especially in
Some heavy
Texas.
shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
but gun control, like
We're not gonna go into that because it's too serious, and we all mean good. We all mean
Yeah.
good here. So
yeah, everyone means good. Usually it's just people wanting. Most people are just coming to, dude, I just want to protect my family.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah, of
all
course.
everyone's coming
That's-
from, you
yeah.
know.
Definitely. I just want people to go out and be able to know they're gonna come back home safe.
But
Yeah.
now, like everywhere you go, like going
Something's
to the movies,
always
going to
gonna
6th
happen,
Street,
you know?
you're always like hesitant and always. In the back, at least to me, in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, if somebody were to shoot up the place, what's my exit plan? Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing for the people that I'm with, or what's the plan in my head to avoid something bad happening?
I mean, a lot of people just have a good time, and when something like this happens, like it's like fast thinking. Like a lot of people don't just have that, and it sucks that stuff like this happens. But I think people need to be like aware of if it does happen, what to do.
Have you guys done training for that? Because I know they're doing like APD training like downtown for those specific situations in clubs. Have you guys like looked into like actually like seeing what you could do to protect
I mean,
yourself? and others?
I stay away from downtown, but it
Yeah.
is something good that if you guys are still going downtown, look into that. I had no idea that was a thing, but even then though, like kind of a tangent, but still relative. Cops are supposed to be highly trained, but obviously you guys have seen what's happened in Dallas.
Right.
How are you super trained but still react in such a manner that seems like you only react to people of color?
Right.
So it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm like,
All right, I didn't mean to bum you out. I just had to put that out because it was a big subject. It was one of the biggest subjects that happened in Texas.
I actually had no idea.
And
that's crazy.
We're gonna end it off on a positive note. Did they tell you?
It's already time. Golly.
Yeah.
That is why we're trying to get this podcast to an hour and a half.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
I have so much more to say.
Yeah.
It's already over.
Say it. Talk your shit.
I don't even know what I'm talking about now.
No. All right, so
He said no.
it's our last 10 minutes. We're gonna end it off on a positive note. Do you have anything you want to say? Any
Something
shout outs,
positive.
whatever?
Shout out to you guys. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I was super nervous before I got here, and now I'm like hella
No one's
comfortable.
ever shout out to us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. We
yeah.
appreciate you
Thank you.
coming on here.
Yeah, I
honestly.
appreciate that.
Every guest, especially yourself, I'm grateful all the way.
Appreciate it. Shout out to Music Water as well for like giving me a chance.
Yeah, let's put that on the camera.
That was cool. But besides that, that's pretty much it. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being pretty chill, making me feel comfortable.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what
Definitely.
we strive to do.
Mario, what do you gotta say?
You skip me, please. You go first.
Come on, man. What
I'm terrible at this.
the fuck? All right,
So
man.
you have no positive.
What does Mark say? Like, I have nothing good to
My
say.
positive note for this week is keep on grinding, man. That's all I gotta say.
Y'all have nothing. Y'all really have nothing.
Dude, I mean, we're supposed to go on a little break after this, right? And
No.
my birthday is coming up next week. And, I'm finna go all out. I'm going to Astroworld. I'm going to go see Post Malone tomorrow. By the time you hear this, I already have seen
Wait,
him.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Where
Nice.
at?
In San Antonio.
Why don't you tell me?
Wait,
Where
you're
you
going to
going?
San
It
Antonio?
was last minute.
What?
Yeah.
Who bought
You
your
already
ticket?
saw him.
I bought myself tickets.
Who you going
Oh,
with?
I thought you got
Me and somebody special to me. So,
I'm so
You
happy.
buy your
Alright,
ticket.
I'm so happy.
So I'm gonna take this break, get my mind right, get my mental health right, because
Yeah,
that's very
yeah.
important nowadays.
Shout out to our
And
booze.
If I had to say anything, check on your friends' mental health. Please.
Yeah, like I said before, we're going into depression season. The
What?
holidays.
It's the best season. The winter is fucking coming.
You
What-
love the
man.
You love the holidays, but during the holidays, it is like in fact
It's cold. You
depression
can
season.
get a girl. It's like you cold and come over.
It's
No, no, no,
scientifically
but, like,
proven that
it-
when
it-
it's dark and gloomy, you are more
Dark
depressed.
and
It is-
gloomy,
it is-
holiday season.
it is depression
It's depression
season,
season,
so,
bro.
like,
Yeah.
Especially if you're alone.
Check on your people. Check on your friends. Check smile at people. You know, a smile goes a long way. When I see people and they smile at me instead of giving me that
Yeah.
forced face, like nah, like smile at strangers. Dude.
Be the
It
change you
goes
want
a
to
long
see
way.
in the world.
Talk to a stranger. If you're out somewhere right now, if you're even fucking stuck in traffic right now, look over to your right or to your left. Smile. A smile speaks volumes.
That shit was beautiful, bruh.
Definitely
Thank
check
you,
on your
thank you,
friends. That's
thank you.
that's really
It's
important.
depression season. Like I said before, we're all here. I'm here. DM me. If I don't know you, I don't care. I'll listen.
Man, DM the podcast, so I'll talk to you. Come on, man.
You won't know who it is, but we'll talk to you.
Yeah,
we'll meet up
definitely.
at a bar. We'll have a drink. We'll buy you a drink.
Yeah,
Anything like it's just
definitely.
be happy. It's hard. It's hard to be. I know it's hard thing to do, easier to say, but find something that'll make you
Yes.
happy.
Yeah.
And so my positive note, I guess, we are going into November, Scorpio season. My favorite month of the year. My favorite holiday is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And Mark too. His birthday is a few days before.
We had twin birthdays. Almost.
He's not celebrating with me this year, which it sucks. But right now, I'm currently working every single day at work for like 40 days straight. But the only days that I'm off is when I'm gonna be in Chicago and Denver. So I'm excited about that.
Go
My
easy on
positive
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink some water.
I'll definitely drink some water. Yes,
he
I
won't.
love
He
water.
won't. He won't.
Oh no, I'm gonna text him every day, like, bro.
We're finna see the IG stories. Oh no, it's not gonna go that well.
Chicago people will be in your city. There's probably nobody who listens except that one guy that I'm hoping to work with.
Chief Keef.
Hey, shout out Chief Keef if you're listening. I don't want to be a criminal, but just work with me, please.
Shout
Denver.
out Chief Keef.
I think we have listeners in Denver. I've seen in the thing. So I'm coming to you. I'll be in Denver. I'll be in Chicago. Troy will be in Chicago. Shout out all our fellow podcasters in town. Like I found there's a big community out here in. There's a few people that I really want to work with. So you'll see that coming.
Definitely.
Yeah. So my positive note is that I've been working my ass off. Well, not really working, but I'm glad that everybody's in good health. And Isis Payne, thank you for being a guest on our show.
Thank you.
And everything. The best positive note is that I am going to Chicago. Thank you for spoiling it.
What?
I'm gonna go to Chicago. We're gonna stay in Chinatown.
Nice.
Oh,
I didn't know
word.
that.
Yeah, man. We're gonna the fuck.
Man, I kind of wish I was going now.
No,
I've been telling you forever.
If I didn't have the money, I'm left out now.
I'll buy your ticket right now.
Don't do all that. Don't put me on the spot.
No, but
Sorry, go
Asshole.
I haven't had a vacation since the Drake concert that we went to.
Damn.
Wait, y'all went
A
to a
whole
Drake concert?
year.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Which
we
one?
went to his last
Tell
one.
them what
last
happened
one.
for our
The
birthday.
last
Tell them what you did for your birthday and our birthday.
All right, real quick. Last year for my birthday and Mario's birthday, I went to Astroworld with Mario. The first one, the very first one.
He bought my ticket first. He bought my ticket. The first
We
Astroworld.
drove to Houston.
Best show ever.
Went to Astroworld. It was a blast. And then I flew out from Houston to ATL to meet Troya
Same weekend.
for the last Drake concert of a Scorpion tour. Which I
Bro.
got this cool ass shirt from.
Scorpio
Bro.
season, y'all.
Yeah.
Did y'all like Scorpion, by the way?
Yes, it was
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah,
I
it was-
tried to
was
listen to it.
good.
I didn't like it. It was too fucking long.
Stop hating on it. It was a good album. It was good.
The girl I was dating at the time, she made me listen to it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
But yeah,
Stop hating on it.
I haven't had a vacation since then, and I've been meaning to fuck, man. I need to take my days off, and I'm so glad to go to Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago. I heard Chicago is probably one of the best cities to go to, especially if you just want to do shit. It's like Austin, but I think it's a little cheaper.
I didn't know Homecoming was about Chicago.
Homecoming?
Like
Kanye
Kanye
song.
West.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I thought
he's
it was.
from there.
I
He's from
thought it took
Chicago.
me a long time to realize that he was talking about Chicago.
Okay.
Every
talking about an actual girl?
interview, I'm representing you, making you proud. Austin, Texas.
I'm gonna pour this last
That
shot.
song was actually about me.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. See, so I was right originally. I knew it was about a girl. So I was
Told
about a
you.
girl.
Always.
every podcast that I do is about a girl. So
Yo, what?
I'm just kidding.
You can't just say that and expect me not to ask about it.
I'm not gonna tell you anything. My love life is a secret. Shout out my boo.
Which one?
If I have a boo,
Which
shut
one,
up. You're
bro?
gonna give me in trouble. Stop.
Nah, it's not even like that.
To be honest,
If we can promote you, you single?
Hmm?
You single?
What? I guess they were gonna promote.
I'm here.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm here.
I had to ask that because like if people you put
prostitution.
it. No, it's what?
When you promoting somebody, like sponsoring something like that,
No, we're just trying
along
to put
the
our.
lines.
We're just
Okay.
trying to put
He's
our.
trying to,
Troy
you know,
means
like,
good.
open
Troy
the
means
field
no
for
harm.
me, you know?
Troy means no harm.
There you
but
go. There you go.
Open it. Let's open
scared.
it.
You say you're single?
I'm here. I'm here.
You're in love with this voice?
the
Isis
professional.
That caught me so
well
off guard.
spoken
I was just
voice.
like, shit. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing and piss someone off. Like, am I single? Shit.
Troy is the king of asking awkward questions at the worst moments.
It was hard to do last episode because Troy wasn't here, and I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
nobody was there to ask the weird questions.
We're gonna take our last shot.
Shout out Isis
Yes.
Payne.
I'm just going to drink straight from the bottle. This shot
Oh,
thing.
I
It
bet.
makes
Alright.
no sense
Chug
to
it,
me at all.
chug it.
Straight H2O.
Explain this tapping thing that you guys do.
Which one?
It's the shot
When you
thing.
guys,
I see
tap
people
it.
do
Shot
it, and I
thing.
do it. If
Oh.
I don't see people do it, I just take the
No,
shot.
so like, so whenever you take a shot, it's like
I'm drunk.
cheers. You tap it. It's just like a general shot taking method that you're supposed to do.
I'm
Just to
so
have, like, a
pure,
tradition.
dude. Like, I'm just like, what?
I forget
Hey.
you don't really drink.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I
the
w-
hell was that?
y'all heard
It's like
that?
a rich
Yeah, I
guy.
did too. It's good. Power's gonna go out like I did at the show. I did go back. I want to talk about being humble real quick. Last 5 seconds.
15 seconds.
I did listen to episode 1, and we did come a long way. Go listen to episode 1 if this is your first episode you listen to. You hear some Easter bunnies. Mark says he's gay like 3 times.
God.
It's a very funny. I listened to it and I was like, wow, it was actually funny. The first time we listened to it, I was like, this was terrible. But looking back, and I was like, wow, it was funny, but we did come a long way. So, shout out our past selves, our first time listeners,
Last time listeners.
last time listeners,
And everybody in between,
our
thank
fans.
you for being consistent and watching this podcast.
Shout out to one of our
I'm one
biggest
of your
fans.
hosts.
Shout out to one of our biggest fans, Michaela. She came to the show. She went to see Jake Lloyd, but there's somebody who's been a fan since day one. So I just want to pray.
Bet. We gotta sign off though.
Yeah, we are
I'm
gonna
one of your
sign
hosts.
off.
I am Mark.
Oh my god.
wow!
We gotta sign off. We gotta get this up.
No, let's do this again.
Wrap it up.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up.
Wrap
I'm
it
one
up
of your
then.
hosts.
Wow.
My name's Troy.
I'm Mario from the South Side.
Texas Hammer Jr.
I am Isis Payne.
And this is, I don't know, that's perfect. And we're signing
I
off.
love you.
Left me outside looking hungry. Now I stay eating from munchies. Come underground for the dungeon. Whoever around, man, I love them. I can't forget where I came from. I can't forget when they switched up. I can't forget all the fake love. I can't forget that I'm next up. But it's okay. I'ma have it my way. It's okay. I'ma have it my way. It's okay. I'ma have it my way. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. I'ma have it my way. It's okay. I'ma have it my way. It's okay. I'ma have it my way.